the aftermath of the recent carnage in Wisconsin, everyone is focusing their attention on Kyle Rittenhouse, a 17-year-old who allegedly shot 3 people, killing 2 and injuring 1. And as of filming this video, Rittenhouse has been charged with first-degree murder, which, if we're being fair, should never have been the case. Despite all the evidence circulating, from the video footage demonstrating the sequence of events to even the New York Times concluding that Rittenhouse was acting in self-defense, this move by law enforcement demonstrates their desire to acquiesce to the perpetually offended rather than upholding justice. But no surprises there, considering that's precisely what happened to the St. Louis couple who were brought up on weapons charges for protecting their home from violent protesters. Because if you weren't already aware, there's very little justice in the justice system. But all that aside, the fact is Rittenhouse was involved in 2 incidents, both of which were captured on camera from multiple angles, showing that he acted in self-defense. In the first, Rittenhouse was retreating, and his future victim throws a Molotov cocktail at him while pursuing him. In the second incident, Rittenhouse is again retreating, and more people decide to pursue him, shouting that they're going to beat him up. He trips and falls, he's beaten with a skateboard, has his face nearly stomped on, and another looter pulls a pistol. Something to note as well, according to the New York Times, Rittenhouse was not even the first person to fire his gun. He was actually shot at first before he discharged his firearm. No matter which way you slice it and dice it, someone shot at him first, chased him down, threatened to beat him, hit him in the face with a skateboard, jumped on his face, pulled a pistol on him, and he reacted accordingly. And no matter what the crybabies out there have to say, in a position like that, reacting accordingly means using lethal force. Because I don't know about everyone else, but if I'm being shot at and chased down and hit with objects and having guns pulled on me, I'm gonna consider that situation life-threatening. Let me just reiterate again. In every instance, Rittenhouse was retreating and his life was in danger. And those actually happen to be the 2 conditions needed for self-defense purposes by law in Wisconsin. For all intents and purposes, a person can use force against another person if they reasonably believe force is necessary to prevent the death or serious bodily injury of themselves or another person. Again, I'm no expert here, but if you're being chased down by a group of people, some of whom have weapons, with the express purpose of causing you harm, and that isn't considered self-defense, then I'm not even really sure what is. Not to mention the fact that it completely contradicts the kid's own words, who clearly stated he was in the area to help protect businesses and help people who'd been wounded, in addition to helping scrub graffiti off of walls earlier in the day. At the end of the day, it is a complete joke, in addition to being a massive miscarriage of justice, to charge this boy with first-degree murder when it is clear from all angles that he was acting in self-defense against a group of violent, thuggish people. Charging him in the first place is nothing more than performance art designed to soothe the bloodlust of the frothing social justice mob, and no American should be okay with this outcome. Kyle Rittenhouse did nothing wrong. And let's remember one crucial thing. Rittenhouse wouldn't have even felt the need to defend businesses or defend the area had authorities and people in charge actually done their jobs and stopped the rioting themselves.